We're going to keep this same movement pattern, just reverse it back. Excellent. From here, let's go light jumping jacks. Arms up and down, get into that soft bounce. Just get the oxygenated blood throughout the body. Let those arms move freely. If you're not jumping today, you can always go into a lateral step. For squat jumps, you can always go into squats with an ankle extension. So work within that capacity. In 3 seconds, we're going to go forward lunge. As we lunge forward, arms go up. In 2, 1, let's forward lunge. And as we lunge forward, arms go up, eyes trace the arms. We're going to alternate that leg going forward. Nice job. Now I want you to ensure that that knee's tracking across that toe. When you're coming out, you're going to push through that heel, turn that hamstring on. Anytime you got any lateral movement at the hip, forward movement at the hip, practice pulling in on your belly button so the core always contracts. We got 8 more seconds here. We're going to do a little reverse lunge. Similar movement pattern, but instead of arms going up, they're going to rotate horizontally. In 3, 2, 1. Start hip distance apart. Step back. Rotate horizontally. Back here. Paul, just make sure the mic is muted. Step back. Rotate horizontally. You're trying to draw that sternum over that forward leg. You're using your abdominals to rotate. Abdominals pull you back. We got 10 seconds. We're going to go into our first set of air squats together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now air squat, feet shoulder width apart. Throw those hips back like you're sitting into the chair. As you sit into the chair, knees track out. As the knees track out, you pull in on the belly button. When the hips come through, you squeeze the glutes. I always put my arms forward so I got that counterbalance so I can keep that torso upright. Excellent. In 6 seconds, we're going to do a little squat hold. On this squat hold, we're going to add a little T-spine rotation. In 3, 2, 1. Meet me at the bottom of your squat. Now I want you to take the left hand, anchor it inside that arch, take the left elbow, drive it into the left knee. Now open up with that right arm. Now shift the hip weight back into the heels so you get deep in that stretch. Good. We're going to drop that right hand, push the right elbow into the right knee, open up. You got 10 more seconds. You're going to alternate from side to side, your pace. So plant that hand, open up. Plant that hand, open up. Feel that stretch and rotation into the lower back and mid-spine. In 5 seconds, we're going to shake those legs out, go into some plank walkouts. In 3, 2, 1. Let's shake the legs out. Plank walkout, you're going to hinge at the hips. Feel the stretch into hamstrings and glutes. Use those hands, walk all the way out, shoulders over the wrists. Push up. Optional. Press those hips up. Downward dog, walk those hands in. Pushing into the back of the legs. Give me that light hop. Take it right back down. Excellent. We're going to work here for about 25 seconds. We're going to continue to open up the lower back, open up those hamstrings. Spend a little bit of time creating a little space in that posterior chain. We do a lot of sitting now. Light hop up. Be deliberate as you walk those hands in, pushing into the back of the knees, opening up the hamstring. Flush it all out. In 10 seconds, you're going to meet me down in a plank. We're going to do some spider steps for some T-spine work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in this plank. We're going to take a wide set with the right foot. Make sure the heel drops. We're going to take the right elbow down. You're going to trunk twist out. Hold this rotation. We're going to shift the body forward and back with the left ankle. We're going to shift the body side to side, pushing out on the right knee. And then we're going to plant that right hand down. Take that step back. Bring that left foot forward. The heel drops. Left elbow down. Trunk twist out. Hold this rotation. Shift the body forward and back. Right ankle. Shift side to side. Push it. Left knee. Let's keep this same movement pattern. Just pick up the pace. So plant that hand. Step it back. Right foot forward. Elbow down. Twist. Plant that hand, step it back. Left foot forward, elbow down, twist. Now you're going to continue to alternate at your pace, side to side. We're going to spend about 15 seconds here. The goal is trying to open up that mid-spine, warm up that lower back, create a little space in that hip capsule. As that shoulder rotate, allow that head to rotate with it so we don't keep tension in that upper neck. In 8 seconds, we stay down in this plank. We're going to alternate the knee down the center. Light mountain climber, but staying in control. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in this plank. Pull the left knee down the center, step it back. Right knee down the center, step it back. Make sure the head is facing down. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Squeezing down on that hip flexor, oblique every time that knee comes in. In 8 seconds, you can jump those feet in or push the hips up, walk it back in. We're going to stand up nice and tall, go into our second set of squats. In 3, 2, 1, either jump or walk it back in. Feet back, shoulder width apart, go into that second set of air squats. Now with the second set, see if the hips are a little bit more open. Body should be a little bit warmer, so you can start to sit a little deeper. So I'm taking that pace up a little bit. Nice job. Now in 10 seconds, we're going to go into our second squat hold. This time we're going to add a little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leaving this squat, add a little bounce. So 10 seconds after this pulse squat, we're going split jack. That mirrors that jumping jack, but now the hands go down the center, still jacking those feet. In 4, 3, 2, 1, touch down the center, jack those feet together, back out, back out, back out. Now if you're not jumping, you're stepping, stepping, stepping. Yes. Beautiful start, nice soft bounce, way to stay together. In 10 seconds, you can jump or step into that plank. Now when we mountain climb, we're going to take the pace up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into that plank, mountain climb. Shoulders over the wrists. Now you're running through those hands. We got 10 seconds here. We're going plank jack next. We're going to jump the feet out and in horizontally. Hips still in line with the shoulders. Nice soft bounce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank jack, jump it out and in. Great push, great push. In 10 seconds, we're going to keep the feet a little wider, shoulder width apart. We're going to alternate that hand to shoulder and that alternating shoulder tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide base, shoulder width apart, alternating shoulder tap. We got 15 seconds here. We're going to jump those feet in, go into our third set of squats. We're going to add a jump on top. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, excellent. Jump or step those feet in. Now when you sit into that chair, give me that light hop out. Now if you're not jumping, ankle extension at the top. Light hop, nice soft landing. Still tracking those knees out. We got 2 more moves for this warm up, then we'll grab some water. In 10 seconds. In 5 seconds, we're going to do a light football sprint, tapping those toes right in place. In 3, 2, 1, football sprint, tap in place. Relax the shoulders, tension in the legs, core is engaged. In 10 seconds, we're going to go into a push-up. You can keep it standard or modify, go to the knees. In 4, 3, 2, 1, take it down, push-up. Now that push-up is a core movement, so the core stays engaged. Belly button's tucked, hips in line with the shoulders, elbows about 45 degrees from the side. Excellent, you got 10 seconds there. We're going to add a burpee onto this. You could jump or step that burpee in, push-up optional. We're going to add an extra 10 seconds of burpees because Melly knew it was late. In 4, 3, 2, 1, burpee out. Pull it in. Line hop up, take it back down. Excellent. 30 seconds left. Beautiful. Beautiful start. 25. Yes, 20. Dig it out. Dig it out. We start strong, we end strong. Great work. Nice, Taylor. Nice, Sash. Nice, Jackie. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a sip of water. Great start. Melanie, you were late, but you came in hot. I respect that. So, we're going to start half kneeling. You're going to need 1 dumbbell. It may be a new movement for some, so I want you to take your time with it. It's called a windmill. So, left knee is going to be forward. With the left knee forward, my right knee and my right glute are engaged. You're going to take the left foot, you're going to step it shoulder width apart, so I'm kicked out about 45 degrees. Dumbbell or resistance band is going to be in the left arm. I'm going to look up at that left dumbbell as I laterally shift. My hand is going to go right in front of my right thigh. And then drive back through the ceiling, keeping the arm fully extended. Down, laterally shift, going back about 40 degrees, plant, splay this hand, drive back up. If you need to modify, you can keep it bent. From here, you can rotate, resting on the shoulder, still focusing on the lateral shift. So start fully extended. If you can modify, you can drop it down. Immediately following after this, we're going to step up. We're going to go reverse lunge, but we're going to add a pulse. So this stays front racked on the left side. You're going to pulse the right knee forward, torso staying forward, driving. Then we're going to hinge at the hips, and we're going to row, staying on that left side. So everything goes left. We go windmill left, we hop up, reverse lunge left, iso, row left. 35 seconds, 10-second window to transition the first time through. After we go right, left, we'll start to take that transition time out, stacking each movement on top of each other. First time, take your time with it, you'll get comfortable. So, weights in the left side, right knee is forward. I want you to take that left foot, step it out, shoulder width apart. Push that knee out to the side. Contract that right glute, fully extend up, bicep tight to the ear, laterally shift, right hand goes in front of that right thigh. Look up at that dumbbell, drive back up. Square the hips, square the shoulders, laterally shift. Look up at the dumbbell, drive through that arm, square back up. If you need to modify even further, you can take the weight out. Focus on the arm staying fully extended. Got that lateral shift. I'm splaying my hand right in front of that right thigh, driving right back up, square at the top. Keep that full extension, core stays engaged. We got 15 seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it front racked. So on that left shoulder. Now stack. Bring that foot back in. You're going to come out into a lunge. Shoulders forward, hips square. All you're going to do is bounce on that back leg. Now you're going to keep the shoulders forward so the pressure stays into that left side. Pulling on your belly button. Soft bounce. Now if you need to modify, you can step up and go into reverse lunges instead of holding that pulse for the full 30 seconds. Excellent. If you need to drop it to the side, you can drop the dumbbell to the side, work from there. Now in 10 seconds, we're just going to straighten that back leg. You're going to take the right hand into the right knee, focus on that stagger stance row. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the right leg, hinge forward, hand on the knee, row, left side. So we still got all that pressure into that left leg. That left knee is bent, left glute is engaged, left hamstrings fire off, that right leg is straight, hips stay square to the ground, shoulders square, tuck that chin. We got 20 seconds there. Then we go into that other side. In 10 seconds, we go back to the half kneeling position. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. So now you just switch that knee placement. So left knee is going to be down, Right leg is going to be forward. Dumbbells in that right side. Fully extend up. Lock the elbow. Bicep tight to the ear. Laterally shift. Splay that left hand right in front of that left thigh. Drive back up. Square at the top. Your eyes stay on that dumbbell the whole time. You're squaring the hips at the top. Belly buttons engage. Core stays nice and tight. Control. Continue to look at that dumbbell. Drive through that elbow. Keep that extension. Get that lateral shift. Now in 9 seconds, we go into that pulse lunge. In 3, 2, 1. Drop it to the shoulder. Elbow in. Step up into that lunge. Now you're bouncing. Pressure into that right leg. Shoulders forward, hips are square. Make sure you got that great alignment. Ankle, knee, hip, align. Ankle, knee, hip, left side, align. Core is tight. Now if you need to take some pressure out, you can step forward and go back reverse lunge. Step forward, go back lunge. Otherwise, continue to push out. In 10 seconds, left hand goes on that right knee. You're going to row. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand, right knee, core engaged. Long arm roll, right side. Yes. 20 seconds there. You're using that left hand to brace that knee so the core is engaged. You got that nice flat back, so hold the shoulder blades nice and long. Focus on that roll, right side. Excellent. You got 12 seconds. Yes. In 8 seconds, we're going to our first core sequence. This core sequence is going to be from a plank position. All the core sequences are 20 seconds. If you're unfamiliar with any move, take a look first. In 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell to the side. We're going to go into a cross-body mountain climber. Shoulders over the wrist. Cross-body, you rotate at the hip, alternate knee to elbow. Excellent. Rotate at the hip, still running through those hands, focusing on that diagonal contraction. We got 15 seconds there. You got 10 seconds, you're going to go into a half burpee. You're going to either jump or step those hands outside the feet. Those feet outside the hands, stay nice and low in that squat, kick it right back out. If you're unfamiliar, take a look up first. In 3, 2, 1. Half burpee, jump in, release, stay low, kick it back out. Jump in, release, stay low, kick it back out. Beautiful. You got 14 seconds there. It's only the half, Jacqueline. But if you're an overachiever, you can stay with the full. I respect it. That's your temperament. You're a go-getter. In 8 seconds, we're going right back into that cross-body climber. Shoulders over the wrist, rotate at the hip. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross-body climber, second round. Excellent. 12 seconds. We go into that half burpee. We'll take a sip of water, go into our next sequence, rounds 2 and 3. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half burpee. Jump those feet outside the hands. Stay low. Kick it back out. Now, if you need to modify the half burpee, you can jump out from a plank into a tabletop, back into the tabletop. In 10 seconds, we can all grab some water. In 5, 4, 3, way to push, 2, 1. Excellent. Grab some water. Excellent start. So now, we're going to go through windmill, pulse lunge, lawnmower row, left, right. The rounds are going to be cut down to 25 seconds, so slightly shorter, but the transition time is going to be a little tighter, so we're going to try to stack every movement on top of each other. We're going to go through twice on each side, then hit that core sequence, then we'll grab water for the next time. So let's start. Left leg is going to be forward. You're going to step that left foot out to the side, so shoulder width apart, knees about 45 degrees, open up that hip, extend up, bicep tight to the ear, left arm fully extended, lateral shift in 3, 2, 1. Right hand right in front of the right thigh. Look up at that dumbbell. Drive back through that dumbbell. Back down. Make sure you're squaring up at the top. So hips square back off, shoulders square back off. Then you laterally shift back down. Yes. Excellent form. Midline engage. Look up that dumbbell. Keep that left arm fully extended. Lock that elbow. In 12 seconds. In 7 seconds, we go reverse lunge with that pulse. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that dumbbell onto the shoulder. Step that foot back in. Reverse lunge. Add that pulse. Shoulders forward. Hips square. Light bounce. Now try to bounce into that left heel. So driving through the left heel, keeping all the pressure in that left hamstring and left glute. Core is engaged. Shoulder blades pull back and down. Neck is nice and long. In 14 seconds, we go lawnmower row. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand, left knee, straighten that right leg. Lawnmower row, left side. Yes, 17 seconds there. We're going right into that right side. 12 seconds. That mom-daughter combo back there is killing it. In 7, 6, great form. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Drop down. Right leg is going to be forward, left knee is down. Right heel in line, step it out to the side. Right arm up, bicep tight to the ear. Lateral shift, left hand in front of that left thigh. Drive back up. As you get comfortable, start to build on that pace. Continue to look up. Yes. And 15, we go into that reverse lunge. Add that pulse. Push, push. There it is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it on the shoulder. Step the right foot in, into that reverse lunge, bounce that back leg. Yes, midline tight, hip square. In 17 seconds, we're going to put that left hand on that right knee, straighten that left leg, do that lawnmower row. Torso stays forward, core stays tight. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand, right knee, straighten that back leg, row. Yes. You got 20 seconds there with that row. Drive that elbow towards the hip. Wrist follows behind. Feel that lat. Feel that upper back squeeze on the top. Yes. Now in 10 seconds, we're going to hit that cross-body climber. Dumbbell goes to the side. Back in that mountain climber. I want you to rotate at the hip. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross-body climber. Shoulders over the wrist. Alternate knee to elbow. Rotating at that hip. All our core sequences are always 20 seconds. All the movements are always stacked on top of each other. I'll continue to call it out. If you're ever uncertain, just take a look up. In 10 seconds, we go half burpee. Jump both feet outside the hands. Stay nice and low in that squat. Kick it back into that plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half burpee. Excellent. If you need to modify, you can jump out plank. Jump back in tabletop. Plank, tabletop. In 8 seconds, you're going right back to that cross-body climber. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross-body climber. Yes. You got 12 seconds there. Last half burpee, then we grab some water. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, way to push. 3, 2, 1. Half burpee, jump it in. Release slow, kick it right back out. Jump it in, Release slow, dive back out. In 14 seconds, we all grab some water, we'll shake it out. Get into the rest of the day. Strong finish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Grab some water. Great start. All right. We're going to keep working with a single dumbbell. If you want to utilize 2 dumbbells for added resistance, you can do so. It'd be a similar movement pattern. First time through is going to be 20 seconds with about 5 seconds in between each one, so I can demo out the next movement. Second and third time through, transition windows out. We're going to stack everything on top. So we're going to start with a strict press. So hips, shoulders, all square, midlines tight. You're going to drive up, back down, up, back down. From the strict press, we're going to go squat press. So we're going to hinge at the hips, then full extension, driving through the legs. From the squat press, we're going to do in and out squat jumps. So you're going to sit into a partial squat, elbows tucked in. From here, you're going to jump the feet out and in horizontally. You're not going to raise out of the squat. So you're staying low, hips parallel to the ground, kicking back out. If you need to modify, you'll step out from this position. That's 3 movements with the dumbbell. Dumbbell's going to come out. We're going to go into a ski ab. So a ski ab, shoulders are over the wrist. You're going to jump both knees to elbow, reset center. Both knees to elbow, reset center. If you need to modify, you go forearm plank wide knee to elbow. Last movement is going to be an active recovery. You're going to hit a recline twist. So we'll go onto our glutes, interlock the hands, alternate knee to elbow. Working there as we recover so we can go back into the strict press. 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, similar movement pattern. Your choice in 3, 2, 1. Strict press. Drive it up, back down. So now the strict press has no momentum. So we're just focusing on the anterior delts, those upper pecs, neck staying long, staying nice in control of the movement. Now in 10 seconds, we're going to add that squat press. If you need that demo, you can take that 5-second window. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat press into the chair, out the chair, full extension up. Now as we get into the 3rd and 4th round, if you need to modify, you can do this movement pattern with no resistance. Just focus on those arms. You'll still get a great workout. Now in 10 seconds, we're going to hold a partial squat. Hit that in and out squat jump. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Stays here. Partial squat, in and out horizontally. Now if you're not jumping, you can step. Step. Try to fight to keep those thighs parallel to the ground, midline nice and tight. Keep tucking in that belly button. Nice soft landing. Nice pull. Nice Alana. Now 8 seconds, we go ski ab. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell to the side. Ski ab. Shoulders over the wrist. Jump both knees to elbow. Reset center. Yes. Nice, Aliyah. Nice, Sarah. Good form. Good pace. Stay there. We got 8 seconds. We're going to hit that recline twist on our glutes. 3, 2, 1. On your butt. Interlock the hands. See out the spine. Recline twist. Now with the recline twist, if you need to modify, you can drop the heels. Work from there. Week to week, you get a little stronger in the movement. Continue to build it up. Excellent. You got 10 seconds. We're going back in. We start with that strict press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your feet. Grab your dumbbell. We're back in that strict press. 3, 2, 1. Push it up. No momentum. Contract those glutes. Pull in on your belly button. All the way up, all the way down. Now as you extend up, don't allow any curvature in your back. Stay forward so the core stays guided, sternum stays down. In 5 seconds, you're going to add that squat press. Good push. In 3, 2, 1. Now into the chair, out the chair, squat press. Come on, I want you to drive through those legs. So use the legs for that full extension. Transfer the power from the glutes. Put that hip extension all the way into the arms, propelling back up. Absorb back into that seat. Kick it right back up. Yes, you got 8 seconds. We're going into those in and out squat jumps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay partial, in and out. You're going to have to dig it out. Continue to fight. Movement patterns are tough. It's tough to stack on top, but you can do it. In 10 seconds, we're going to hit that ski ab. Dumbbell goes to the side. We jump both knees to elbow. 5, 4, nice Amy. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, Eden. Ski ab. Hell of a fucking job. Now in 6 seconds, we're gonna go hit that recline twist on our glutes, see out the spine, elbow to knee. 3, 2, 1. Recline twist. Touch. 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 You got 10 seconds. You're gonna take a sip of water. About a 20-second window, we're going to get into our last 2 rounds. We're going to put them back to back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Take a sip of water. You got 20 seconds before we start back up. We're going to go through 2 more times, same movement patterns. You don't have to overthink it. I want you to push through on the last 2. In 6, in 3, in 2, 1. Strict press. Push it up. Push it up. Start to take up that intensity, staying in control, building on it. As you get more familiar with the movements, I want you to continue to gradually pick that pace up. In 5 seconds, we put that squat on it. 3, 2, 1. Sit. Extend out. Let's go. You got to stay in rhythm. You got to stay in rhythm. Transfer the power from the legs all the way up. Let's go, Taylor. Sit. Extend. Nice, Leanne. Nice, Alana. In 7 seconds, we sit into that partial squat. We got the in and out jog, Mary. 3, 2, 1. Partial squat. In and out. Let's go. Stay out of your head. Stay here. Stay here. Touch. 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 Nice, Val. Now, 10 seconds, we go ski ab. Stay together. Stay together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Ski ab. Dumbbell to the side. Let's go. Be willing to work. Be willing to work. Commit in. Nice, Melissa. Let's go. Stick with it, Carlos. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recline twist. Elbow, knee, elbow, knee. In 14 seconds, we're going through for our last round. You go ahead and take the top off. We're not repeating any of the squat presses after this. So I need you to lean all the way in. In 6 seconds, we start with that strict press. 4, 3, 2, 1. On your feet, strict press. Last time through, let's go. On your feet, get to it. Push, push. 10 seconds, you're gonna add that squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add the squat. Yes. In 10 seconds, we got the in and out. 5, 4, 2, 1. Partial squat, in and out. Push, push, push. 12 seconds, you got ski ab. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, ski ab. Come on, you got this. Continue to push. Continue to push. 8 seconds. We hit that recline twist together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your glutes. Recline twist. Touch. Yes. Let's go. Earn these water breaks. 12 seconds. We grab a sip of water. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Grab a sip of water. Hell of a job. We're almost at the tail end. We're working downhill. We're working downhill. Okay. Our base movement is going to be an alternating lateral lunge. So you're going to need the 2 dumbbells. If you use a resistance band, you can just keep that resistance band. So we'll start hip distance apart. You're going to step out to the left. When you step out to the left, dumbbells are going to trace that left leg. You're going to load the hip back. You're going to pull it back center. Step out right. Load the hip back. Alternating from side to side. Then we're going to stay stagnant. We're going to reverse lunge. You're going to curl at the bottom of each lunge. We're going to take 1 dumbbell out. You're going to go into Cossack squat. Feet are going to be a little wider and shoulder width apart. Turn those toes out. Partial squat. You're going to transfer from a low lunge, side to side. From here, we're going to go high knee. I'll continue to call it out so you don't have to worry about it, just showing you a visual. We're going to go high knee with the shoulder punch. That's going to be our active recovery. Then we go back into the lateral lunges. Start slow. We'll go through 3 times. First round will be a little longer so you get accustomed to the movement pattern. Both dumbbells. If you're not using the dumbbell, just focus on the lateral lunge. In 3, we're going to start to the right. 2, 1. Lateral lunge. Dumbbell trace that thigh. Sit the hips back. Bring it center. Alternate side to side. Excellent. Now the base movement is going to be a little bit longer. As you go into that lateral lunge, feel that slight groin stretch. Load that left hip into the heel. The knee tracking across the toe. Dumbbells tracing. Torso stays upright. Continue to alternate, maintaining that good form each side. Now we got 15. In 10 seconds, we're going to go reverse lunge. At the bottom of the lunge, you can give me a curl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. You're going to step back, reverse lunge, curl at the bottom. Alternate the leg. Step back, curl at the bottom. Excellent. As you step up, drive through that front heel so you can continue to turn on that back hamstring. Core stays engaged, torso's upright, curl at the bottom. Beautiful. We got 15 seconds. In 10 seconds, we take 1 dumbbell out. You're going to go into a little Cossack squat. In 3, 2, 1. Take 1 dumbbell out. Put it off to the side. Hold this horizontally across the chest. Feet widen and shoulder width apart. Turn the toes out. Sit into a partial squat. Now you're going to transfer low side to side. keep the sternum down and keep trying to contract through that midline. So keep intensifying that core contraction as we go side to side. We got 15 seconds here. We're gonna go high knee with that punch. Full extension. Shoot for that target above the nose. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put this down. High knee, punch. Yes, turn those wrists over. Keep those knees coming forward. Midline nice and tight. Try to keep the shoulders forward. Feel like you're falling forward. Balls of your feet are pushing you back. Keep that pace nice and high. In 15 seconds, we're going right back into the lateral lunges. You can start slow. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, dumbbells. Hip distance apart. Step out. Dumbbells trace. Load back. Hip distance. Load back. Hip distance. Load back. 30 seconds. Each rep counts. Maintain that form. That hip is going back into the heel. You're loading those hips back. Your hips stay square. Your shoulders stay square. Don't have your torso drop too much. Yes. Now in 10 seconds, we step back for that reverse lunge. You give me the curl at the back of each lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, reverse lunge, curl. There it is. "17 seconds here. You take one out. In 10 seconds, we drop one. Nice pull. Nice, Jackie. 3, 2, 1. Drop one. Feet wide and shoulders apart. Sit nice and low. Transfer side to side. If you need to take the weight out, you can take the weight out. Still stay nice and low. Still transfer side to side. Keeping that torso up. Yes. We got 12 seconds. In 8 seconds, we go into those punches with the high knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Punch, high knee. We got 17 seconds left here. We're going through for that third and final round. After this third and final, we'll take a sip of water, going into our finish the sequence. We're almost there. In 10 seconds, we go right back to that lateral lunge. You can start slow and then big it up. In 5, 4, stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells in hand, last set. Lateral lunge, step. Step. Yes. Let's go, 16. Remember, as you go through and you get accustomed to the movement, you gotta start to build it up. Reset center, step out. Reset center, step out. Nice, Alana. In 7 seconds. You got 5 seconds. You're going to reverse lunge, curl at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Step back, curl. Let's go. You got 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop one. Feet wide and shoulders apart. Cossack squat. Low, transfer. Low, transfer. Continue to load back. Still pushing through the heels. Still keeping that torso up. Transferring that weight from side to side. 10 seconds. We go on punches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Punch. Let's go. We get a water break right after this. Pick that pace up. Full extension at the elbow. Turn those wrists over. 12. Let's go, Sash. 10. Extend, extend. Nice, Sarah. Nice, Melanie. Good finish. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a sip of water. Last water break of the day. We're going into our finisher. All right. We're going to start with a split lunge jump. So a split lunge jump, knee tracks across. Now we're going to jump to switch that lunge position. From the split lunge jump, if you're not jumping, you're going to step back in the reverse lunge we were just doing. From the split lunge jump, arms are going to be above the head. We're going to go scissor jump. So falling forward, legs staying a little bit more extended. Scissor jumping. From the scissor jumping, we're going to transition into a burpee sequence. Now in the first burpee, you're going to have 2 push-ups for the first round. So you'll jump out, 2 push-ups. You're going to be there for a block of time. On the next round, it's going to be 1 push-up. You'll be there for a block of time. On the last round, no push-up, but we're going to add a tuck jump. So on the third and final round, you're going to jump out, no push-up. You're going to jump in, but you're going to tuck jump up, land soft. If you're not tuck jumping, obviously just jump a little higher, stay in control. So we go split lunge jump, scissor jump, burpee 2 push-ups, burpee 1 push-up, no push-up with a tuck jump. We go through 4 times. This is our finisher. You don't have to hold anything back coming from here. We start with that split lunge jump. If you're not jumping, you're going to step back in the reverse lunge. In 3, 2, 1, split lunge jump. Now, finisher rounds are all 20 seconds. First time through, it's going to be a 5 seconds transition time. The third, fourth, no transition windows. Everything's stacked. I need you to fight through all the way through each movement. In 10 seconds, arms are up. We go scissor jump. First time through, you can take your time with it. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. In 2, 1, arms up, scissor. You're falling forward. Legs stay fully extended. Nice soft bounce into the balls of your feet. Keep the torso slightly forward, core stays engaged. In 10 seconds, the first burpee sequence has 2 push-ups. You'll stay there until I count this down out of it. In 3, 2, 1, burpee 2 push-ups at the bottom. 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 In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpee 1 push-up. Now I want you to take the ego out. Go at your own pace. If you need to step out and modify the push-up, step out, modify the push-up. Work within your capacity. Week to week, get stronger. Build out from there. In 10 seconds, we're going to go no push-up with that tuck jump though. If you're not tuck jumping, I want that big explosive jump then. And 4, 3, you got this, Eden. 2, 1, burpee, no push-up, tuck jump. No push-up, tuck jump. Tuck jump, those knees come forward into the hip line. Kick it right back out. Let's go, Val. It's your time to shine. You know you're a superior athlete. Let's go, Mary. This is why you went Ivy League, for this moment right here. You got 5 seconds. We're going to start in a reverse lunge. Yes, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in a reverse lunge. Meet me in a reverse lunge so we all get together. Continue to move the body. It's a finisher for a reason. Stay locked in. You got 3 more rounds and you're done. Now in 5 seconds, we make this dynamic. We're going to jump through. 3, 2, 1. Jump lunge. Now we're locking back in. We're taking it right back through this next sequence. We got 15 more seconds here. We go scissor jump, burpee 2 push-up, burpee 1 push-up, burpee tuck jump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scissor, arm up, arm up, arm up. There it is. 12 seconds. Burpee 2 push-ups on it. Modify if you have to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpee, 2 push-ups. Yes. Oh, you guys are getting after it. That's how you work. In 10 seconds, only 1 push-up. Come on, we're taking a push-up out. I need you to take that piece up. Pace up. Nice, Amy. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 push-up. Ten seconds. No push-up. Just tuck jump. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No push-up. Tuck jump. Yes. Way to continue to challenge yourself. Let's go 1 rep at a time. Don't overthink it. Continue to push. Let's go, Leanne. We got this. In 8 seconds, we meet in that reverse lunge. Stick with me. Let's go, Taylor. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge. Step. Step. Let's go. We're all together. Step. You got this. In 7 seconds, we transition into that split lunge jump. Don't overthink it. Go right to work. In 3, 2, 1, jump. Jump. 15. Yes. Stay in it. Stay in it. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scissor. Up. 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 Hell yeah. Nice, Carlos. Give me 10 seconds strong. We got 2 burpees. 2 push-ups on the burpee. Sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 push-ups on that burpee. Yes. Oh, how appropriate is this song? Nice job. 14 seconds. 12 seconds. 1 at a time. Lock in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a push-up off. Continue to work. In 10 seconds, we take that push-up out. You're going to give me that tuck jump. In 7 seconds, we take that push-up out. You're going to give me that tuck jump. Get those hands off your hip. Continue to work. We got this. In 3, 2, 1. No push-up. Tuck jump. Yes. That's how you lean in. We got 15 seconds. We're going into our last round together. Last round together. We're going to this weekend super strong. 9 seconds. Push. Nice jumps. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Reverse lunge. 4th and final round. We made it. This is it. This is it. You don't have to anticipate anymore. You can take a big breath in. Lock in on this leg sequence. You can lean all the way in, take head top all the way off, take the governor off, no cruise control. Let's empty that tank. In 5 seconds, we're going to split lunge jump. Stay relaxed, control your breathing. In 3, 2, 1, split lunge. Right into it. Let's go, let's stay together. We're all working together, stay with us. We got 10 seconds, we'll go scissor jump. Come on, you got this. You got this. Back in. Let's go, Lana. In 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Come on, you got 3 more movements for the day. You can work for 3 more minutes. 3 more movements. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 push-ups on that burpee. 2 push-ups on that burpee. 2 push-ups on that burpee. Yes, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take one push-up off. Keep that pace up. Pace up. Pace up. Pace up. Pace up. Let's go, Paul. We got a little bit more in there. I need you to fight all the way through. Fight all the way through. It's there. It's there. In 5 seconds, we take that push-up out. I want that big tuck jump. 3, 2, 1. Tuck jump. No push-up, tuck jump. Big jump every time. Big jump every time. Hinge, kick it out. Bring it back in. 15. You got 12 seconds of work. 10. Nice, Rita. Holy shit. You better jump like that during our session. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Friday. You guys crushed it. All done. Nice work. Hell of a job. Ready to come out and work hard, work strong. I want everyone to have a great weekend. Unfortunately, I can't cool down and stretch today because I have to jump into a 9 o'clock session with somebody that's in here. So I would love to see how he's going to get up from the floor to come and talk to me. But we'll see in a second. I truly appreciate you guys. Paul, way to come out and work hard. Way to keep each other accountable. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week. You guys are so awesome.